Alright, so I got a battle against JD. I'm not sure what his actual name was, like, in the chat that I met him in, but, yeah, here it goes. It's a standard OU with a standard, like, OU mix, whatever you want to call it, but, he starts with a Jirachi, and he goes with a Wish, and, I'm going to go with the Stealth Rock. Now, he going with Wish, that was kind of weird, but, no matter what move I do here, unless I get, like, a KO on the Jirachi, but I don't, because he switches into a Dusknoir. No matter what move I do, he's going to get his health back from the Wish, and, it's pretty useless, but I got my Stealth Rocks up for free. I took no damage, and, I'm pretty good right now. But, he goes or I go into an Espeon, and he goes with Confuse Ray, and this is the first Dusknoir I've seen with a Confuse Ray over Will-O-Wisp, and, I'm not sure if that's the best idea, but thankfully in his position it was, because I was predicting a Will-O-Wisp, so it would synchronize, and, that Shadow Sneak would have did less. But anyways, I go with a Shadow Ball. It's Choice Spect, and I was surprised when it didn't kill somewhat. But then again, Dusknoir is a pretty bulky Pokemon there. And yeah, it's a pretty bulky Pokemon. And the only reason I stayed in is because I was predicting him to predict me to switch into Metagross, and him not go with, like, a Shadow Sneak again. But that's not the case, and it's going to take out the Espeon. But I bring in Metagross, and he predicts the Earthquake, and he goes into Togekiss, and then I'm going to go with a Bullet Punch on the Togekiss. Now, I'm seeing how much it did. I don't want to stay in any longer than this, because I don't want to take any more damage, even though it's not really much. But right there, I was predicting him to Roost, while I went for another Bullet Punch, just so he could get his health back, and it would have been a useless fight, so I decided to switch out, go into Flygon, and I'm going to use a U-turn here, because I know he still has Jirachi left. I could have gone with an Earthquake or a Stone Edge, but I wanted to go with the safer move that was going to hit the Jirachi still no matter what, and yeah, I do hit the Jirachi with a U-turn, and hopefully I'm going to be able to take out the Jirachi here with Earthquake, so in the future I can go with Outrage with Flygon, and I do hit it with an Earthquake, and it's going to take out the Jirachi, and that's good for me. I'm not sure why he wished, though. His wish is going to be in vain. I have no clue what he was thinking here. He still had one turn left to wait for the wish. Maybe if he brought in, like, the Togekiss, and then switched in the Dusknoir, maybe that would have worked. I'm not really sure. But, yeah. So he's going to get health back here, I think. Or, no, he doesn't even get any health back. Except maybe a little bit from the Stealth Rock, but it doesn't matter. Because I'm just going to explode in his face right here. So that puts me up to 5-3 or 4-3 or something like that. And I'm looking pretty good here. I'm up 1 or 2 Pokemon, not exactly sure. And I'm going to bring back in Flygon. He's at 3. I'm at, I think, 4. Yeah, so I'm going to go with a U-turn here. I could have went with an Outrage. It probably would have killed... not really sure if it would have killed it or not. It's only 10 more damage more. It's only 10 damage stronger. So I'm not sure if that would have killed the Starmie, and that would have been bad if I lost my Flygon, and because that would have probably been game. It would have been game because of another Pokemon he has that you guys will see pretty soon. And then it turns out his Starmie's a recover Starmie, so that's going to take even longer to take out the Starmie. But I'm going to go with a Seismic Toss here just to try and finish it off, but thanks to recover, I'm not going to be able to finish it off, which sucks. Now I'm going to have to, try to go for a Stalwart or something on the Starmie. But right here, I'm going to go with a Thunder Wave just to try and force it to switch out here, so that way he won't stay in and or whatever, because he probably would have stayed in before. But anyways, I bring in Poseidon, the Kingdra, and yes, I know it's a female. I want to change that to a male so it doesn't look like transgendered or whatever. But yeah, he brings in a Salamence here, and this is the Pokemon that would have made it to where it could have been game if I lost the Flygon or this, but it turns out I'm faster than the Salamence with this, and I thought I was going to be slower in that part and maybe die, but I got off the Outrage, and it takes out the Salamence. Now, that did a surprising amount considering that I was intimidated. Now, this Outrage here does about half, and that's a lot considering I was intimidated on that too. So, without the intimidation, I think I have one Dragon Dance up, so, that's probably why I forgot about the Dragon Dance. If I even got a Dragon Dance, I'm not really sure at all. But, I think I do have a Dragon Dance up, and, yeah. So, I withdraw the Kingdra because it's confused or not confused, but it's paralyzed and had Intimidate on it, so I don't want to stay in. And he goes with the Thunder, and he gets a paralyze on my Blissey. Not a big deal because of natural cure. And that Thunder really didn't even do that much to Blissey. And he misses his Thunder, and I'm gonna get paralyzed there, so it's kind of a waste of turn for both of us. It's more helpful for him that that I got paralyzed instead of having a turn sooner with Thunder Wave, because then he could have got paralyzed and not hit that T-Bolt. But it doesn't matter because Blissey takes T-Bolt, or not T-Bolts, but Thunder or T-Bolt or whatever the fuck you want to dildo with it in special damage like a beast. And now the only reason I brought this in is because I want this to die. And I get one Parahax, and I'm gonna go with I could have gone with the Leech Seed to slowly sap this thing's health, but I figured I want to get damage on it with a Power Whip, so that way I could bring in Kingdra and try to finish it off with maybe an Outrage or something, but that's not close. That's not going to happen. But anyways, I'm going to bring in Kingdra here and go with the Dragon Dance. And I'm up 3-2 still, so I'm still looking good here. I could get a 3-2-0, but yeah. I go with the one Dragon Dance just so the Outrage will kill, most likely. And, I'm going to be faster, and I get paralyzed. I get fucking paralyzed. So that's going to ruin my Poseidon here. And it's going to make the Poseidon go down. And now I have a little bit of run for my money here to take out this and to take out the Starmie with a Flygon and Blissey left. And I'm going to go with an Outrage, and it's going to take him down into yellow HP. And he misses the Blizzard. Thank God he missed the Blizzard. Thank God. Because I would not be able to stall this out unless he got like a Parahack, like a Paralyze with against Blissey. But it turns out I get, I get confused here, and I'm gonna go with an Outrage again, just to try and take out the Starmie. But I hit myself, and that's gonna be the end of the Flygon, and it's gonna be the end of my 2-0 now. It was gonna be a 3-0 if I didn't get that Paralyze, but unfortunately I did. But then fortunately I got not a Parahax, but I got a Mishacks of my own, not really, hacks, but yeah. So anyways, it's Blissey versus Starmie, and I know Seismic Toss has more PP than Recover has, and I'm going to go with a Thunder Wave just so I'm going to hit first, and have a chance to get it paralyzed and whatnot, so I can take it out sooner, instead of trying to do a complete Star War. And I also have Ice Beam, so that way, if I get down 10 Seismic Tosses, and he hasn't used that many Recovers, I can start using some Ice Beams and just get a little bit of damage while I saw whatever moves he has. But, yeah. He goes into Ice Beam and doesn't really do all that much damage. I go with Seismic Toss. It's going to take him into red, and he gets paralyzed. So thank God that happened, because he was probably going to go with the Recover, and, that just saved me from the Star War, the inevitable Star War win with me winning and him losing. But, good match, aside from the Parahax, and,